Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Low blows seem to be in vogue this weekend because we had the controversy with the Alexander Usyk Daniel Dubois fight, where Dubois landed what looked like possibly a legitimate blow, possibly, and the referee ruled it a low blow, and Usyk kind of got out of jail, possibly. You know, that's a matter of conjecture and debate. But there was absolutely no debate in the fight between Efe Ajagba and Zhan Kossobutskiy, two heavyweight fighters. Ajagba only beaten once. Zhan Kossobutskiy coming in from Kazakhstan, undefeated in 19 fights with 18 KOs. And this guy's 34. He's got to make a run for the title now. It was now or never, I suppose, at that age. Although it's not that old for a heavyweight, I suppose. Ajagba, 29 years old, as you would think, is in his prime. Only beaten by Frank Sanchez, and that was a unanimous decision back in 2021. He didn't look that good in his last fight against Stephen Shaw. It was a dull fight. He won a unanimous decision, and Shaw, in fact, lost his next fight by stoppage to the unheralded Joseph Goodall. So certainly Efe Ajagba's got something to prove here, but at the same time, Kossobutskiy, yeah, you know, he's at 34. He's got to make a run for the title. I wouldn't call it a crossroads fight, but it was an interesting little matchup, and it starts off with the orthodox Ajagba and the southpaw Kossobutskiy. Kind of vying for the centre of the ring. It was a very small ring, and I just thought, you know, Ajagba looks so imposing, but he is very stiff. And Kossobutskiy, not exactly body beautiful, not fat, but shorter. Was trying to get in close. Seemed to have the more imaginative hands, shall we say. He was firing a few combinations that were a little bit more a little bit more imaginative than Ajagba's sort of standard very conventional sort of punching. Ajagba in the first round, I don't know, I thought that Kossobutskiy edged the first round. In the second round, Ajagba, though, found a key to the door, and that was namely punches to the body, because as soon as he landed, Kossobutskiy didn't like it at all. No, he did not like it. And in fact, he was sort of turning sideways, and his body language didn't look very good at all. No, it really didn't. And Ajagba sensed this and went after him. And in the third round, it all sort of unravelled, because Ajagba again started to land body punches, and Kossobutskiy was almost outraged that someone was hitting him to the body, and he started to throw low blows, and one of them put Ajagba on all fours, writhing around. The referee spoke to Kossobutskiy, said, you know, I'm taking a point off. And then Kossobutskiy went straight back to the body, well, not to the body actually, to the testicles, and the referee took another point off him. Now, Ajagba, obviously outraged at this, and Kossobutskiy, like I say, his body language is all over the place. He just didn't look really like he knew what he wanted to do or why he was there. Ajagba, I think, tried his own few dirty tactics. There was a bit of a wrestling match went on at one point. I don't know, was that in the second or third round? They both ended up, you know, flopping all over the ring, and it was all very untidy and very scrappy, but at the end of the third round, you were thinking, okay, maybe they'll clean it up, but not a bit of it. Because in the fourth round, Kossobutskiy, they came in close. They were in a corner, and the referee was standing to the side, and Kossobutskiy threw the most obvious short hook to the genitals right in front of the referee, and the referee immediately disqualified him and said, that's your lot. So it was a disqualification win for Ajagba in 4 rounds. But he just threw the fight away, Kossobutskiy. I mean, I thought he might potentially spring an upset on Ajagba, but he just didn't want to be there. I don't know whether the guy's mind wasn't there, whether he was having some issues outside the ring, whether he was just intimidated by the size of Ajagba. But he was in the first round. You know, I gave him the first round. I thought he out-punched and out. I thought he was getting in close. He was landing good punches. But Ajagba just just did what he's supposed to do, and Kossobutskiy just collapsed, capitulated totally. So it's a very, very strange heavyweight fight. I don't know if you can find it. It was on the undercard of the Jared Anderson fight. Go and have a look. But what a weird fight. Very, very reminiscent of Riddick Bowe versus Andrew Golota. Those two fights. Go and have a look at it. It's a strange one. Yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd mention this fight because it's such an odd one. But let me know what you think if you watch it. Comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And, of course, hit the like button. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.